Uh, remember this one chick, and I'm gonna let after I say this, I'm gonna let Coco. You still there? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, she's still there. There was this one chick. I didn't have no. I'm sporadic. I'm a spontaneous guy. Okay. I'll go to the West End Mall. I'll just go ahead and give you the story. I go to the West End Mall. I go to meet up with my cousin. He's cutting hair. He's a barber there. And I go to meet. I'm going there to meet up with him just to holler at him. And this girl walked by with these two girls walk by, and then he say, we walking through the West End Mall. He say, "Yo, that's this the guy I was telling you about, right?" The girl like, "Huh?" He was like, "Yeah, this the girl." Now, keep in mind, I had seen a girl. I said, "Yo, girl, goddamn, she fit the physical profile based on it. She had these jeans." I was like, "Okay, damn." I didn't holler at her. She walked by. He said, "Yo, this the guy I was telling you about. I was telling you this guy right here. He was talking about me." So we chopped it up. I said, "Well, look, I got somebody to do. Let's go across. Anybody that know the West End Mall?" I said, "Let's go across the street to the Dunkin' Donuts." Cause she said, "Yeah, I want to get a cup of coffee." I said, "Well, I need to wake up too, so let's go across the street and let's get some coffee." And we walked and talked. And me talking to her, she was just like, "Yeah, I'm staying with a friend. She got an abusive boyfriend. I just want to get up on my feet, whatever like that. I really want to move. You know what I'm saying? Get going." So there was no sex involved. I'm talking to her. I said, "You know what? I could probably try to help you out. For real." And then I said, "Well, look, let me hit up wifey, see what's up." True story, my line. Mm-hmm. I'm riding. I leave the girl. We change numbers. I'm riding, and it may sound crazy. This may sound crazy to people. Riding, and on my way down, I tell her, I say, "Hey, I gotta ask you a question. You know how when a child find like a dog and it's just a stray dog they want to bring home. Not saying this girl's a dog, but it was the same energy. The child find a dog, they bring it, and they gotta like go to their mom and like, "Hey," or their dad, and like, "Hey, I gotta ask you something," or whatever like that. And they kind of like, yeah, kind of pleading. So I said, "Yo, I met this chick today. This is and she knows me. She's starting to learn. Like when she was younger, she thought I was just like a monster. She didn't understand my heart. But now she's starting to come in because she's done things and stuff like that, and my heart's still big. So she's like, nah, it can't be, So she's starting to learn me. And so I said, "Yo, this girl, said she's going through this, whatever like that." I said, "Look, we can help her out. Out there where we at, we can get away from the city and get her going, pretty much take her away from that environment because it worked for me." And she was like, "Tell me about her." I tell her everything she need to know about her. I said, "This is all I know about her." She said, "Okay." She said, "Okay, cool." She said, "You know what? Okay, cool."
No, I told you if God impressed on your heart to help her, then we're going to help her.
Now, there was no sex involved as far as on my end. That like it ain't like as though me and I had a sexual relation and then I had to do that. Matter of fact, it don't even have to be a female for me to do that.
Right.
And she knows this.
I make jokes and I be like, "Oh my God, he likes to bring strays home." Like, cause it's not just if it was just females, then I'd be like, "He got some bullshit." But no, he literally have brought men to the house.
But let's just say this: it ain't just like no random dudes. It ain't like that.
It ain't that.
It'll be like I tell you my situation, like what I'm saying, I'm kicking it with a partner. Like say I'm kicking it with you, and then I got so much respect and admiration for you. I'm kicking it with you, and then somebody with you that I've seen around you for a period of time, they going through something. They see me around whatever, and then they just like put out I'm homeless, whatever like that. That shit hurt my heart. My heart it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not built like that, you know, and that shit hurt my heart. So it's like, bruh, I could put you on. You could come. I got room.
Well,
you know
you
what I'm saying?
what?
And I don't do dudes normally, and you know why? Because of the
Right.
fact that it could just be a very
Well, I'm gonna say
dangerous
this,
thing to do, but I've done that. So she know that it's genuine.
but I truly believe in this. Right? This is I'm a true believer of this. I don't feel like men and women are supposed to understand each other. I feel like we're supposed to live in like cohesiveness with each other, but we're not supposed to really understand.
Yeah, we're
each
not.
other.
I'm be 100 with you. I've been with this girl, shit, how long?
13
and
years.
And to this day, I still don't understand what the hell she be talking about.
Yeah.
Why the hell she come to me with certain things? I tell dudes all the time, they think it's easy. They be coming to me, you know, certain dudes come to me, man, be 100 with you. Dudes and females come to me for advice.
Right.
And they just look at it like it's some easy shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is day to day.
Yeah, and
Every
I
day.
don't understand. I don't understand whether or not you can put your mind around it, or whether or not you can agree with it, or whether or not you would have processed it for yourself. But if you have the ability to comprehend, you can under or overstand anything. In my belief,
What are you talking
you just
about?
start to learn. You just
What
learn.
are you talking about?
So it's nothing that she comes to you that you don't understand. You may not process it, or it may not register with you because it's not your first thought. But anything that you could say out of your mouth, I could study it. I could find the science.
Well,
I could figure.
let me
No, I'm trying
explain.
to figure out
Hold
what
on.
are you talking
No,
about?
I get what she's saying. Let me explain. I'm gonna use this as an example. I can go to him all day and be like, "This is what birth feel like. Let me tell you." Blah 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 blah. I tell him he could study it and all that. He would never know.
I
what it
never
feels
know.
Like.
Yeah,
he would
he
never.
could never
It don't matter.
experience it.
It doesn't
Right.
matter how
So
many
you would never
times I
experience
say
what
it.
it's like for that. And
I
that's
would never
what-
experience. This is something that I tell people all the time too, because people come to me a lot for advice. If you want someone that thinks like you, be with a woman.
I tell dudes all the time.
If you want someone,
if you
a
want
man,
that female, if you want that female, not cutting you off, but I gotta say this. I always tell dudes all the time. They be coming to me, yo, my girl, whoa, 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 she don't get it. They could tell me the same story, and I'd be like, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense. But I tell dudes, or certain dudes, I'd be like, bruh, if you want a female that think like you, go get a man.
Exactly.
Because we don't think alike. We don't think
It's
alike.
not gonna happen.
That's true.
So it's patience on both ends. That's what I'm
but-
trying to say.
And I think what I think is beautiful about your heart that might kind of get overshadowed or perverse by your nature is that you want to help.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like there should be a way for someone in your village, whether it be your wife or your brothers or your partners, to help you be able to facilitate
Or
a
vet
way.
some of these people.
No, a way to serve in that way where you can help people from harm or help people from,
But my-
strays,
my
like a shelter.
My
as
guy,
opposed to at your house.
no, just for funny.
Well,
What's funny is my
go
guy,
ahead.
and I know what you're about to
Because
say.
I'm going to say this, and it may not be you. If it fits, it does, then if it doesn't,
It's probably
it
gonna
doesn't
fit
apply.
me. Keep going.
But what I do know, what I do know for certain is some guys, with the intent of having the option to have access to a sexual or intimate or closeness with multiple women, will mask it as charity because they're helping someone when they reach or relate or attract a broken woman. But when in our actuality, they have an eye for a broken woman because they know exactly who fits their mold.
Now get this. I know you're about to say that. Watch this.
Now, because it's a lordship, and forgive me for using the word, when you feel like you're higher than society, where you make the rules and you break the rules. The rules don't apply to you, so people have to understand your point of view on the rules and why you get to make them and break them, because you on the throne and you sit high and you have the wand. But and that's a cool, powerful place to be. Every man, no one man should have all that power. Easy. So when someone rises to the understanding that can have that power and they can find why there's 8 billion people on the earth, it's not everybody's going to subscribe to you. Hell, Jesus didn't have everybody subscribe to him. Allah didn't have but you're going to find a pocket of people who subscribe to you. Now, with that power or understanding that you could manipulate the rules or or you can manipulate people or you can puppeteer energies in that way.
That's great. You
just
using
makes
these
you
verbiage.
you know what I mean, just makes you a genius, but it would make you a mad scientist if you used it for wrong. Now, I'll pull in a good example of people who kind of get to that part, because a man without constraints is just going to fall. You know, a man without constraints is going to go wild. He's going to self-combust.
Tall.
Not you. I mean, there's extremes, like, because Garden Boy, or what's that guy name?
I want to.
The guy with the cult, the guy that has all those women in the house that mind him and have subscribed.
Oh
to
yeah, I saw what
you
you're talking
talking
about. It's a movie on Netflix where this guy, he was like, he had a cult where all these women.
But they chose it.
And he's okay, you got it. So you understand all the choice. You're like, hey, they chose me. What am I supposed to do? Hey,
Well,
they chose
Well,
me.
God,
I
see
can
the
say
thing.
they chose
Was
this.
no, hold on, hit me out.
I'm doing me. They
I'm
chose me.
hear me out. I never brought nothing sexual to that girl.
Yeah.
Guess who brought the sexual in the situation?
Doesn't matter.
No, man. No.
She might have, because a woman who's broken does things out of survival.
No. She already was good.
You had no business
But
in
no,
subjecting your
listen,
house to
listen,
that.
I know what she's saying. What she's saying, because you're not trying to get what she's saying.
You saying that she probably may not be used to a guy like me, so she figured this is the only way I can understand what you're saying. She may not be used to a guy that's genuinely cool and loving like me. Right. To the point to where she feel like she gotta give me sex to keep herself around. That's the only way I can
at the moment that you receive sex from her, you were wrong. That's what she's saying.
Hold on.
Listen. What she's saying, you keep over.
Am I wrong?
Hold on.
What?
Yes, because at the end of the day, what she's saying. Hold on.
Yeah, no. If I was your homeboy, I'd be like, man, nah, you the fucking man. But I'm telling you from a moral compass that you playing with the rules again.
Now, look, a pastor told me one thing,
you
but
playing with the rules again.
Pastors do that too.
Hold on.
Pastors take on broken people.
No. Hold on. Let me